Welcome once again to Barcelona. No, I didn't think the palm trees would fool you. This is actually at the Isle of Man, and that's Ronaldsway Airport over there. Because it's TT Festival, why else would we be here? But we're on a day trip today, just to prove that you don't have to come to the TT on a bike.
But it's true to say the most popular form of transport is still a bike on the island. And you come over by the ferry. But if you haven't brought your bike, you haven't been over on ferry, how do you get about?
But if you have come as a foot passenger on the plane or on the ferry, you can hire one of these. You can get these things easily on the Isle of Man. So, all aboard, chaps!
Fair enough, most people bring their bikes over to the TT on a ferry, on a boat. Bit bigger than one of these though. But you know, there's around 40,000 visitors every year to the TT, and during TT fortnight there's around 14,000 bikes on the island.
Well, there's lots of hot metal here. You can probably hear some of it now. But 40 years ago, you had the fireblade of the day, which was the Norton International. And just look at the size of these back tyres. No 180 rubber then.
One of the biggest gatherings on this particular day is here at Laxey for Honda's 50th birthday party. We've got everything here, not just Honda's, all sorts of bits and pieces. There's an air-sea rescue display going on at the moment. We've had parachutists, and of course the Isle of Man wouldn't be the Isle of Man without the crazy purple helmets, would it?
Well, not everybody's here in the Isle of Man having a good time. This fella is working. This is Bob Morrissey, actually a famous AA repairman. Famous because he's one of the few motorcycle users for the AA. And also, tell us, Bob, tell us about your celebration.
That's right, I've just been appointed the AA National Patrol of the Year for 1998.
My word. And the thing is, you think that's just 2 or 3 people he's got to beat. 4,000 other competitors. It's pretty good, is that? So you obviously know your job, Bob. But here in the Isle of Man, what sort of jobs do you get involved in here in the island?
In the Isle of Man, no job's a problem to us over here. The reason why we're here is to all our Rider Club members, AA members, when the bike breaks down, there's nothing worse than being in the Isle of Man without a bike.
Yeah.
So if it's a major job, we rent a workshop while we're over here. We'll take the motorcycle into our workshop. If it's a clutch, we'll replace a clutch for them. Punchers, chains, sprockets, no job's too small. This year has been a big problem with the weather. We've had endless problems with the immobiliser systems, getting moisture inside them.
Oh yeah.
The bikes are sitting on the campsites and they're having a lap around the Isle of Man, next minute cutting out and not starting in the mornings. All you have to do is get the old hairdryer out and dry out the immobiliser.
Hey, these are the tricks.
It's a big problem at the moment.
So you carry a hairdryer everywhere you go?
Oh yes, that's
It's not for personal
use as well, yeah.
But I mean, the problems you resolve, obviously they're very varied and very extreme. Do you manage to solve them all on this? I mean, you arrive and you look at it. What do you do? I mean,
that's right. Well, the motorcycle itself has a vast amount of equipment in it. We have emergency cable kits for doing throttle cables, clutch cables, chain links. You've got your soldering kits for your electronics. It's the spares that are inside here. It's got a full toolkit, which is the same toolkit as the van carries. Battery boost packs in there, punching outfit kits. It's endless the amount of stocks in here. It's like I say, it's got to be a pretty serious job for it not to be repaired at the roadside.
We're being beaten to death. Sorry, we're being beaten to death. Bob.
If it is that way, then we'll just get it picked up, whip it in the workshop. In a couple of hours' time, you've got your bike back.
So it's a workshop that you've arranged over here.
That's right.
And kitted out, no doubt, with all the stuff. What about spares? How quick can you get bits?
That is a problem with us. We tend to bring quite a few spares over with us, but we can't predict. Each year is different. Last year we had loads of chains and clutches. This year it's all immobiliser systems and punches. I mean, next year it may be something else. So there's no point in thinking, well, what the spares we used last year we're going to bring for the year after. But
How about a tale? A tale of something when you arrive and someone gives you a negative response, said you were 3 minutes and you thought you'd be a minute or something like that.
It works both ways with us. we can send to a guy and we say we're going to be, we're there within the hour. Next minute, you're there in 3 minutes' time. And the guy's, he's thinking, well, I've just come in for a cup of tea, or he's got his sandwiches, and he's not with his bike, he's not ready for us. And then if there's that little bit of a delay, and it's, they have to wait that little bit longer. But with the bike, over in the island, lads love it because they're getting a motorcyclist who's coming along with the kit, with the motivation, and he speaks their language, and they know they're going to get the bike sorted out.
Yeah, excellent. Well, you're doing a good job, I'm sure you are. You never know, you just might get a call as we're talking, so we don't want to disturb you, so you can make your rapid response. Thanks very much, Bob. All the best.
Thank you.
We're in Ramsey. This is the Italian Bike Owners Group meeting. I've got some German guys with me. Come on, a collection of Italian bikes. But what's the attraction of coming to the Isle of Man to you?
The races, the route, the weather not. But it's interesting for us. It's the first time we stay here, and I think we come back.
Good. And you've been camping here in this rain as well, have you?
Yes, our tent, it's like a waterfall.
But you all seem very happy.
Yes, the sun is shining and everything is all right.
So, what have you thought of the racing this week?
It's interesting, and but it's dangerous, I think. We were at Ballots Bridge, and there was an accident. We saw it, and a bike crashed before a house, and that's not nice to see.
Right, but no accidents for you while you're here?
No, God is with us.
Yeah, okay, well you have to be careful, don't you? Thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you too.
Now people come from all over. I'm going to get some barrack in here now. I know I'm going to get some barrack in. Derek from County Monaghan in Ireland.
Right, yeah.
First TT?
Yes.
Why did you come?
Nothing else to do.
So what was the attraction? What attracted you to it?
I wanted to go out onto the runway.
Onto the runway?
Yeah.
What runway?
Jerby.
Oh, JB Airfield. You're a bit of a stuntman then?
Yeah.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Right. Well, is this being your first TT, has it lived up to what you thought it would be?
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah? What's the best thing about it?
It's good atmosphere.
And the drink?
Making atmosphere and the drink.
And the drink?
Yeah.
Right. The drink. Let me talk to your mate here now. James, you've been to...
Seamus.
Seamus now, is it?
It's Irish for James. That's what I said first.
What is he talking about? James, many TTs. Why do you keep coming back?
Oh, just because the atmosphere, bacon, racing, flat out around the roads.
You told me, you said before you'd come home from the States for this one.
That's right.
It's a long way to come for the...
That is, but sure.
For the drink. There's enough good drink in Ireland, can't you get it over?
Plenty of the drink, loads of it. Just come over here or whatever and else.
So are you off now? Are you off
Mad
to...
around the place,
Go mad? Are you off to Derby with him now doing
Oh,
stunts?
absolutely.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, I think we'll go the other way.
Yes, that is the courthouse. The courthouse at Ramsey, in actual fact. And no, I'm not due inside to pay a speeding fine. But did you know that Carl Fogarty and his dad George Fogarty are both circulated round the TT course at an average of 110 mile an hour and faster? And another 250 plus people have also circulated round at more than 110 mile an hour. The crackers.
Now, it's nice giving the bike a crack on good open roads, but you've got to watch speeding in the Isle of Man these days. Not only can you end up with a cash fine, but you can also end up with a ban, not just for now, but for next year as well.
And so we leave the Isle of Man for another year with the noisiest MV Augusta you've ever heard. After the break, Wayne is back in the shop and Jeff has a mystery bike.